Hey guys, it's Moen. I hope that you all. In this session, we're gonna take a look at forms. This part is really cool. This is for when you wanna ask for some datas mm, to the user. I mean, to give you some datas or something like this. So, in order to do this, we're gonna make some forms to bring data from user to ourselves. It is a form. This one is really nothing itself. Let me show you. We're here, yeah. See, there's nothing as a form or anything like that. And this one just opens the form for us. And after that, inside of this one, we can make inputs to ask the user to give us some data. So, if you go for an input and tab on tab, you will see this one. It makes this part for you. Then when you reload, you see this one. Yeah. And if you type anything, it will be your input and your form. If you wanna see some real world examples for that, let's just take a look at Google. You know, it's a form, and there is something by this name. You know, it is a text field, and these are buttons inside of that form. Let us come back to our project when we've been coding. And one type of the forms that you can make is inputs for text, and you can make anything else by this form. For example, you can make another input, then as a type you can go for a button which sends the text to the database and the backend. We will talk about that when we start the Python and many things after that, not just now. And this one will be a button. See, this is a button to submit, and it can be a normal button. You know, it can be like this button. Then it will be a button without anything inside of that. Or it can be something like, let me show you that. Let's just come back and take a look at this. When you type input in VS Code, it shows you this part. You know, you can make input for any of the things. It can be any of the things. For example, let's go for checkbox. If you don't use VS Code or you don't see this part, you can just type whatever you see here. It works finally. We were on checkbox, yeah. You can make a name, you can make an ID, but these are optionals. See, this is a checkbox. You can check and delete check. It's so fine. And another cool tip is that we can make some values for these things. For example, we have a button here. We wanna write something inside of that. So we need a value. We go for value. I type my little button, and it disappears. For example, I can make a name for this one, my little checkbox. So I just forgot that it doesn't work here. this name will be used in another part. Just not here. It's just in our codes. We can make a value, I think. Let me just copy this one. Yeah. And I hope you see that. No, it's not a value. It should be working here. Oh my god. I'm getting errors. I think I forgot about this one. Yeah. This is how it works. You just put the name after the checkbox and it just appears here after the checkbox. And if you didn't get what happened here, you can do it like this. We can make some inters, some spaces between the things. Then you understand what happens here. So how can I make this space between the things? Good question. You can go for BR. You just type BR and you go for tab. See what happens? It works as an inter. How funny is this one? You want to try this one on other stuffs? Let's go. For example, I wanna make a space between I hope and that. I can do this. I come here, type BR, come back. Wow, it happens. How funny is that? Now just forget it and make it back. Then we can make other points here. Yeah, it works finally. Maybe here. See? It just went down. Wow, it was so cool, really. And after we made these things, we can try other things. I don't told you about other things. You can type input, then you see these parts in this place. You can go and ask for week, URL, time, text, t, submit, search, or anything you like. These are optionals, which is perfect. And never forget to place all of these inputs inside of your forms in order to bring the data you receive to somewhere. You know, whenever you ask for some data, you wanna send it to somewhere else. Only if you make a form, you can send it by the action. Action helps you to send what you received to a database or anything like that. You know, I can show you on Google page. Whenever you come here and you have a text, there is a form, and this little guy is an input by the type of a text, and there is a BR here, and this is a button. Yeah, this is a button, but this one should be submit because it sends data, and this should be a button, and there's no checkboxes. Maybe use that after. That was so cool, guys. And we are done here. Let me just delete these things, and next session I will see you and we will talk about classes and IDs. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and follow my channel. See you guys.